Happy Tuesday. It's the first run of the week. I didn't run on Sunday, didn't run yesterday. Today I'm gonna do 5 easy miles and some strides depending how I feel. And I'm having a week and it's only Tuesday, so I just need to get my run over with. It's really nice outside, so at least I have that going for me. I'll be honest, sometimes the last thing I really want to do sometimes is run, especially when I feel stressed or overwhelmed. So right now I'm just procrastinating, which is not making anything better. So I need to get out the door and get my run over with. Hopefully I'll feel better once I'm done. I really can't wait to get this knot out of my hair later. Anyways, let's put on the headset because that's the only way I'm gonna have motivation to be out there. I am struggling. And of course, I don't really want to run. But sometimes I just feel like I need a break from everything. Just a week, no vacation, just a week to do nothing. I know that would be, I wouldn't use my time wisely. I feel like I'd still need more time, but I just have no energy and I'm exhausted. And it's only Tuesday and this is going to be a busy week, and it's important to be prioritizing rest, nutrition, hydration, all that stuff. But because the race is this week, it's on Sunday, and I'm trying to remain optimistic, but I'm so tired and I'm so blah. All right. And I feel like I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I feel very overwhelmed. But whatever. All right. Let's go. All right. I think being out here in the sun and fresh air will do me some good. All right, guys. It's Thursday. Where did the week go? But thank God tomorrow is Friday because I've about had it with this week and I need a break so bad. So yesterday I switched my workout to today because I had a run club thing to do, just not enough time, super stressed. Didn't do the workout. Today I'm doing the workout, going to the track, and I'm testing out race day bottoms today, butt huggers. I've worn them for short races before, but nothing over like a mile. So no, nothing over a 5K, 6K. So we're gonna try it out today during the workout and see how it goes with that. I'm sure it will be fine. I just haven't done that in a while. I wanna make sure I'm not gonna chafe or anything crazy. So anyways, I need to go get gas, and then the carbon's on. Headed to my run club's shakeout for the Love Run. So I'm going down to the city. We're gonna run to the expo and then get our stuff and then run back. So it'll be about 30 minutes, 3-ish miles, super easy and chill. I'm getting a little nervous for tomorrow's race, but I know it's gonna be a good time and I'm just excited to see what I can do in the half marathon. Yesterday I did run 5 miles with Cheyenne. Super easy again. We had a big pasta dinner with Run Club. So I didn't record. I just wanted to relax and just talk with my friends. So didn't record that 5 miles, but it was a super easy run and my body's feeling good. It was the day after the massage. So yesterday my legs felt a little weird on the run, but today they're feeling much better. So hopefully the effects of the massage will continue into tomorrow.
Like, as much as I'm excited about the weather, I'm also like,
that's the hardest part.
I'm definitely wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts.
Our bags. Needed to get something to eat and something to drink. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been awake since 4:15. Showered, brushed my hair, ready to go, got dressed. I'm really nervous and I'm sweating in my full-on throwaway outfit, and I'm just waiting for my sister so that she can do my hair. I'm actually pretty nervous this morning. I feel like, I don't know, I'm scared. But I have my 2 layers on because it's kind of cold out. I have my race day top. I'm actually wearing my Whoop on my arm today. Haven't done that in a while. And my fake tan is tanning. So I'm just trying to breathe. Tuck my shirt back in here. I don't know why, but I'm like really hot today. So thankfully it's really cold out this morning. It's like low 40s. Perfect race weather in my opinion. I did bring my arm sleeves just in case, but we're just gonna see how we rock with a short sleeve and bunnies, butt huggers on.
Oh, I don't want to take these sweatpants off.
I know. All right, put my baby on. These bibs are big.
I know.
They're huge. They're like a major size.
They're really big.
I have to put on all my pants then, if I'm gonna take my shirt off.
True.
True that.
I just took off the gear check and the.
Oh yeah, I took mine off too.
Yeah, I'm not getting a beer or a gear check.
It's true too. True.
I don't know what song it is, but I have the song BBL Drizzy.
What?
That's just the BBL Drizzy
Yeah,
song.
is that all it is?
I think it's just one
BBL
word.
Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
I think you have the tune wrong.
Hey, 5, we're about to go hit up our porta potty.
Just like go home. Fucking hot.
It's been a minute for many things, but today I'm here to review and do a race recap on the Love Run Half Marathon. And that was a couple weeks ago now that I'm filming this now. But honestly, it was such a good race, and I know my build leading up to it wasn't really the best, but honestly, I'm so happy with how my race turned out, despite what I'm about to tell you. So, got there super early. We had a parking issue where I took the wrong exit and we were kind of driving around. So that kind of gets you panicked, but it was for the best because it was pretty chilly out. And that way we were in the car with the heat a little longer before we met up with all the girls from Run Club. And then the race was to start at 7:30. My sister and I went to our corral. We were in the red corral, which was the first one. And we got into the corral, just did some drills, you know, usual pre-race stuff. So I didn't really have anyone around me that I knew or knew of. So my goal that my coach had said was to hang out between like 6:40 to 6:50, something like that, to start off for the first couple miles and then see where I was. So I think about like right into the first mile, there were these guys there and I heard them talking about like the pace at the first mile, and I asked like, what pace are you aiming for? And they said 6:40. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hang out with these people right now and just kind of pace with them, because it's gonna feel super easy to go out way too fast. So that's what I did. I stuck with these guys, and then at like mile 3, I started to feel a little bit nauseous going into like towards the mile 4 marker, and I was like, oof, I'm gonna have to let these guys go or I'm not gonna finish this race. And that is when I started battling nausea. So of course it was time to take a gel. I take a gel every 30 minutes. So when that time came, I was dreading it. I couldn't take it right away. I had to wait till the first wave of nausea passed, and then I started to slowly kind of take in as much as my gel as I could. My friends were waiting at mile 6-ish, and I was going to take my next gel, so that like a handoff exchange, so that I could take that caffeinated gel at mile 8. But I was feeling so nauseous. I was like, no, keep the gel. I'm just gonna try to milk this single gel for as long as I can and hope that I don't throw up. Because I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, I don't want to stop, throw up. I might feel better, but I just don't want to stop. So maybe I'll just throw up and it'll be all over me. But luckily I didn't throw up. So after you go through the city, you go up your first hill to get up onto the Jarrahdaf Bridge. It's not a bad hill. It kind of like loops up just to get onto the top of the bridge. And then you go flat. It's not really hilly until mile 10 and a half. It's pretty flat. You might have a little slight incline here and there, but honestly not too bad. I live around really hilly areas, so and I run this all the time. It's not an issue. So you go up and then you make a hairpin turn and come back. That's when things started to get a little disorienting, just because you have all of these people running all of the colors. It kind of messes with your vision. This has happened to me before. So I was just trying to not pay attention to them, but it was hard because so many people were like screaming my name, and then you look over and then you see a sea of people. One thing I do have to say is I feel like I had great crowd support from spectators, but also just runners, especially at the area when you were running by each other. So that was really uplifting. Right before I went up the big hill, some of my run club girls were there and they screamed, "Go Nat!" And I was like, okay, this is my energy to get up this hill. You go up Black Road and it's like a weavy little hill, pretty steep. My pace was slipping. I just kept telling myself, be easy with yourself. Take it easy. You're gonna get downhills to kind of counteract this, so no need to push. People started passing me on the hills. So once I got up, you come back onto a flat kind of area around the Please Touch Museum, and that is when I started to pick up and start to catch those people that had passed me and then some. My friend was going to jump back in with me. I think it was at mile like 11 and a half-ish, so not that much longer to the finish. So she jumped in with me, and that was life-saving because at that point I just wasn't feeling good and I wanted to have a strong finish. So we started pushing the pace a little bit. We had like a half a mile to go, and she told me to stop looking at my watch. I did, and I was like, let's just chill until mile 12. We literally come down the hill, and I thought we had more time until we got to mile 12, but it was literally right at the bottom of the hill. I was like, oh shit, now we have to start pushing the last 1 mile left. So I was feeling pretty good pretty much until I wasn't. We were really pushing the pace, and then with like less than half a mile, maybe like, I don't know, less than half a mile, we were getting close. I passed the endorphins cheer zone. I had a boost of energy, and then like 20 steps later, my legs got so heavy. I just was feeling it. Again, disoriented from the vision type situation going on. But my friend was like, just keep picking off girls, keep picking off girls. So I would just set my sights on someone and we kept picking them off. And I was like pretty delusional. I thought my friend like commented saying that these girls were cheering for me. I had no clue who they were. I was like waving to them, like super embarrassing. There's pictures of this too. Just totally delusional. I made my friend finish with me all the way through the finish line because I felt like I was gonna pass out and I didn't want to not have anyone there. I didn't have my phone or anything on me, so I just had her finish with me, and she caught me at the end of the race because my legs were numb. I couldn't feel them. I really pushed myself. I pushed my limits that day, and I walked away with a PR. Unfortunately, my PR was, I think it was 1:28:01. Honestly, I'm not even kidding you. Like, if I would have known, I would have pushed a little harder. I don't even know if I could have pushed a little harder, but I wasn't looking at my watch. I was just like, let's go to the finish. So yeah, I PR'd. My last time I ran this race seriously was in 2023 after Berlin, and that's when I PR'd 1:31. So this is the second time that I've run a half and really have tried to put in a hard effort. So super proud with it. I have nothing else really to say. I'm glad it's over. It was giving me a lot of stress just because of how the build went. Not ideal, getting injured, and I just wanted to get to this race because for me, I need to reset, which is what I've been doing since. Just taking the time to really get back to dialing in on some of those things that I started to lack on, like strength training. When I got injured, I was just trying to keep up with my rehab at that point for my hamstring, and didn't really go to the gym to lift heavy. So I've been easing back into that. I needed to just get the race over with. I didn't want to jump into lifting heavy 2 weeks before the race. I thought that would be stupid. So here I am getting ready for the Boston 5K, which at the time of this race recap, it's a week away. Today is a Saturday, and next Saturday is going to be the race. So I plan on editing this video, another video, get these out for you, and then hopefully it will be caught up. Things have been super busy with work, and I feel like I've had no time to edit my videos. I've been recording, I just haven't been able to edit anything. So this is my first weekend really free, so I plan to get those up so I can stay on top of it going forward, because I hate that I was filming stuff and then just kind of stopped. So anyways, thanks for all of your support. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this video as well as the next couple videos that will be posted shortly.